We're onto something big, Dora.
An ancient city made of gold.
We're gonna break some rules.
Well, guys, what made you say yes to this project?
Everything about it.
The director, the script,
Michael being in it.
Eva being in it. No, I mean there were so many reasons, and it's a Latin-led cast in a big movie, and plus I love Dora the Explorer. My son grew up watching it, so.
Yeah, such an iconic character, and then for them to adapt it for a movie, it was like, yes, that's such a great idea.
Yeah, and it's nice to see a girl, a character that is a Latin character in a Hollywood movie, and most of it, it's the main cast is Latin.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Yeah.
it's representative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important, I think, especially in this climate, to see positive portrayals like Dora and her family, and to celebrate our culture, which means familia. And so I think it's a great message. It's a great representation to see our community reflected in such a beautiful way in the big screen.
There's a lot of messages, good messages in the movie. This one is one of the. But could you pick up some other good messages?
Yeah, one of the other messages in like the lesson, I guess, is like to be yourself, right? And that's that's something that's not very easy. Like you could even apply that to an adult. But there's a certain strength to being who you are. To being true to who you are.
Excuse me.
I ate chili con carne.
You was telling me about the
I know.
Brazilian music.
I love Brazilian music. It's like it's been all I've been listening to the whole summer.
Wow,
Yeah.
what kind of music?
Just like the older like funky psychedelic pop, like Gal Costa, Gil Gilberto, and I think her name is Celia. These are all old. Anyway, sorry.
Good, that's perfect.
It's so good. I don't understand the Portuguese, but I love the music.
Wow, that's nice. And do you guys speak a little bit of Spanish? You have to learn to make
Sí.
See, that's it.
Nailed it. We learned a little bit. We had to know a little bit. From
Well, a
them.
little bit, yeah.
See, it's funny because in Brazil, the show Dora she speaks Portuguese and she teaches English.
English, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's the beauty of Dora is she in the different countries it switches.
Delicioso! Can you say delicioso?
Yeah.
What was it like to be in the jungle?
If people enjoy this movie half as much as we enjoyed making it,
Yeah.
then we did our jobs. But I mean, the jungles of Australia. Australia is so beautiful. So much of it is so untouched. I'm low-key a nature boy inside, so I was loving every minute of it. But the people, our Australian crew is so nice and so funny and so hardworking. And they're both Australians, so they can speak more about Australia, but it's a special place.
Yeah. I think one of the beauties of shooting in Australia is, how diverse the landscape is. We were shooting in the jungle, which was actually in someone's backyard. And then you've got beaches right there. So,
Best beaches in the world.
yeah.
Gold Coast.
It's amazing. So, we had a really amazing time, and we didn't have any cell reception when we'd shoot out in the jungle, so that was a real opportunity for us to just, come together and get to know each other, and we really were like family. So yeah.
The jungle is perfectly safe.
Not safe! Not safe!
It's kind of obvious why Dora has to be 16 years old and not 6 years old. But I'd like you to tell us about these differences and why exactly.
Well, for me, the most important thing was to stay true to the character. And the whole premise of the film is that basically Dora, age 16, is sort of the same as she is when she's 6. She's very positive. The world hasn't kind of ground her down. She's very smart, very positive, and very charming and lovely girl to be with. But that makes her very different to a lot of today's young people who are very social media aware, and sort of the world can get you down sometimes. Dora's a very positive person.
Yeah.
And we thought not only for the character, but also for comedy, it's a funny situation if you put a girl who's very positive, possibly quite naive and innocent, in a very knowing world. That will create a very funny start to the movie. But then, of course, when she goes back to where she's from, the kids she's made friends with can then learn themselves that actually maybe Dora has something too that they can learn.
You're gonna get invited to some of these parties called raves. The music sounds like this. Go get it!